Breaking news, a royal scandal, and the ultimate beauty pageant, a Bible Buzz exclusive.
Good evening and welcome to today's edition of Bible Buzz. I'm your host, Noah Lott.
And I'm Grace Lightning. Tonight we have breaking news from the Grand Palace of King Xerxes. And let me tell you folks, it's a royal mess.
That's right, Grace. It all started at what historians are calling the Persian party of the century. 6 months of feasting on the vast wealth of Xerxes' empire, with officials attending from all 127 provinces, from India to Ethiopia.
Can you imagine? 6 months, Noah? I can barely make it through a 2-day family reunion. And just when you thought it was over, the king threw a week-long after-party in Susa, the capital, for all the people. Everyone was invited, great and small alike. But then things took a turn.
Oh, did they ever? The king, after several drinks, decided it was time to show off his real crown jewel, Queen Vashti, with her fine self.
Yep, but Vashti was already hosting her own royal bash, for ladies only. I can see them now, sipping on pomegranate juice and enjoying some girl time when suddenly...
Your Majesty, you have been summoned by the king.
The king wanted her to come and strut her stuff down the royal runway.
Yeah, right. For his drinking buddies. But Vashti wasn't having it. She flat out refused to honor Xerxes' command. In other words, boy, bye. I guess she forgot about him being king and all.
And when word got back, the king was probably like, "Did she disrespect me like that in front of my boys?"
And that's when the king went from happy host to mad monarch in a royal rage.
He called the popo. Just kidding. But his legal team pointed out that Vashti's obstinance was an offense against the whole kingdom. They advised the king to make an example out of her.
Yeah, they couldn't have the queen setting that kind of precedent for the other wives in the kingdom.
So just like that, boom, Vashti got the royal boot.
Which brings us to our next headline, the biggest beauty pageant in history.
Hear ye, hear ye. Calling all PYVs, pretty young virgins. The search for a new queen was on.
But this wasn't your average reality dating show.
Nope. The most beautiful women in the empire were brought to the palace for a year-long spa treatment. I mean, oils, perfumes, pampering.
I'd sign up for that part. Free mani-pedis for a whole year. But this wasn't just about beauty. It was a high-stakes competition. And our girl Esther, an orphan raised by her cousin Mordecai, entered the scene. Or should I say Hadassah? Yep. Fun fact. Esther's real name was Hadassah, a Hebrew name.
And talk about an underdog. Esther was Jewish, living in a foreign empire, and keeping her identity under wraps. But she won favor with the king's eunuch. And eventually with the king himself.
That's right. King Xerxes was totally smitten by Esther. He crowned her queen, and the rest is history.
Oh, but wait. Xerxes didn't stop there. He was so excited about his new queen that he gave a great banquet in her honor. That's right, folks. Introducing the Feast of Esther. Because when this guy parties,
everybody parties. Yep, the king made it an official holiday with free gifts and all.
Well, there you have it. A Cinderella story with a Persian twist. But folks, this story is far from over. Stay tuned because trouble is brewing, and a certain villain is about to step into the picture.
Trouble is right, Noah. But for now, we leave you with this lesson. If the king ever invites you to a party, you'd better honor him with your presence. Or, like Vashti, you'll find out the real meaning of cancel culture.
Well, thanks for watching tonight's edition of Bible Buzz. I'm Noah Lott with lots of news to share.
And I'm Grace Lightning, bringing the good news at the speed of light. Good night, everybody.